Hey, I'm live. How are you, everybody? Today is Tuesday. It's only Tuesday. I cannot believe it. And today's topic is very funny. Actually, I want to share with you what's my day. And I had a great sleep after sending kids to a school. Then I made up some very needed luxurious sleep. And then I get up to get into my book writing, continue my book writing, Abundance Code, and expect that to finish by the end of this month. And no, and after that, I watched a little bit about actually. I don't know why that kind of video of Celine Dion's video just jumped into my site when I was reviewing a little bit about Facebook. And actually, I want to have a little bit relaxed day, right? In the day, now it's a nighttime, it's dark. I want to shoot a quick video before my kids fall into sleep. And also during the day, it's sunshine, it's beautiful. I worked almost 1 hour in my garden to get rid of all these ivies and to get my new plants to grow. So I get sunlight for over 1 hour and then get back to my book writing. And I feel like, oh, good, I get this vitamin D, right? And then that kind of video of Celine Dion in her carpool karaoke with James Cotton, I think. Both of them are so hilarious, so funny. I kind of feel a little bit guilty during the day. You know, it should be my fully focused time to work on my book or work on my business. But that video was so attractive. And by the way, Celine Dion is really my favorite lady on the whole earth. And I could not stop it. So, and then I said, oh, it's only 15 minutes. I should be okay, right? 15 minutes for as a break of my business. So I took that luxurious time to watch her video through and I felt like so happy about that and I shared in my network. So here, today's topic is really how to integrate some fun into your business. And majority of the time, I think we are too professional because most of us, we come from a professional world, right? That's our first step after you graduate from a school and everyone just like the majority of people get into a corporate, get into a company, start a formal job and report to somebody and work with other colleagues, right? We're just like a little piece in a whole machine, in a whole company. And then we were trained to be professional and we're not allowed to have that kind of fun in our day until we become entrepreneurs or business owners. And the majority of us are still like busy working on, you know, really making money, right? Most people are working on their targets. They're put on their how to get their peak performance, how to really get every day the most out of it, especially the most clients and most money out of it. So, and I love Celine Dion, by the way. She's totally out of my industry, my coaching or like speaking or author industry, right? But I've been following her since I was in college. I remember so many nights I fell into sleep when I was like put the earphone in my ear and listening to her songs. All the songs I felt so lovely and that accompanied me 4 years of my college time. So she has been my favorite singer and also my favorite lady. And especially learning like witnessed her through her life journey, right? She fell into love with a much older man who is her like I say like an agent, her like singing business agent, and he's already renamed. He's already married and much older, over I think over 20 years older than Celine. But she fell in love with him, and they become soulmates, and they're married for quite many years, and they get 3 boys. So that's a really life story, a love story. But then the tragedy is that Renee got the throat cancer and died. Celine is only in her late 40s, and she's just a few years older than me, I think. But you can see, witness her change, big change, the tragedy, that kind of impact on her, that she lost her soulmate, lost her favorite husband, and her sons, her children's father, and just the recent 2 years. And you can see her face. She's aging. You can see that honestly, even though she's putting on the makeups for her business, for her singing business, for her fans, right? But you can see she's quickly getting thinner and getting much older than her previous age when she was still in a marriage, had that love to really nurturing her. And so I feel like a little bit heartbreaking. and she's so thin. She's so like looks much older than her age, and you can see that the deep burden and suffering in her heart, especially the last 2 years. But today, I was so happy for her. Is like even though I know she's still single by herself, she's not. She has not found another soulmate, and maybe she could never find another soulmate. Who knows? I would bless her to find another love, but I know her love with Renee is really like legendary. And today to see that she could make fun and bring a new, her special sense of humor and her talents, not just in singing, but in the making the fun and making things so interesting and bring that to her audience. I really admire her positive attitude and that kind of generous giving to this world, and really thank God for all this generous blessing of the talents to her. Hi, Ro. I'm watching from Morocco. Hey, how are you? Thanks for this interesting night. Thank you. Yeah, today is totally the topic is off my line. It's not my typical business about like empowering visionary entrepreneurs to be outstanding experts and leaders, but actually it's still relevant because Celine, she's definitely a celebrity, right? And that video actually attracted over 12 million kind of people worldwide to watch. I believe it will grow quickly because I just shared, many of her fans shared that video. So it's like majority time she's been in the shows, like live shows in Las Vegas. Majority time we could not see her, and she has not published really the album for a long time. I really miss that. But today to see that she's showing up on the social media to make herself more available and to share that extreme sense of humor, and especially integrated with her talents, her singing, all these kind of like jokes together, and also giving away of her beautiful shoes, all these kind of things is out of my mind. I said, wow, I've never been a fan for anybody. And I'm still not call myself a strict fan because I do not really pursue her and to watching all her live shows. I'm not super fun, but I really from my bottom of my heart really admired her. Someone who can go through all the tragedies through life, lost her like soulmate and love in her like middle age, right? And can still pick herself up for her audience, for the people worldwide, people who love her, and to give out the best of herself, including her singing, and not just her singing, and now it's actual the fun things. I feel like so happy for her. It's like that's a great, the best inspiration for me. It's just like you do not just, for example, singing is her business, right? For me, like coaching is my business, and I don't know you, but maybe you have your specific special business, right? Your expertise, but we do not necessarily just be limited to our profession, to our expertise, to just deliver whatever we think is the best strategies or the things, right? The skills, but you can add more things. This is really like an inspiration of out-of-box delivery. You do not just deliver your profession, your expertise. You can add more values to people's lives, especially when you are really love those people, love the people you want to serve. Then you will, even though you yourself may be still suffering inside of your heart, maybe you're lonely, you could not find your soulmate, you're single in this world, right? But you can still find the best values outside of your expertise and get all the things together to provide yourself. And this is like a really from abundance thinking. It's like we are all talented in many different ways, not just like for Celine Dion. She's not just the best singer I've seen. No, she's one of the best comedy shows I've already seen, right? Or most of the comedians, I do not want to blame them, but many of them, they use the dirty words, those night shoes. I cannot bear that. But she's using the healthy ways to make all these kind of jokes. I feel like she's the best comedian I've ever seen. So yeah, definitely believe that you are unlimited. You have so many potentials, and you've never known, right? Only when you maybe someday you get that kind of a status, forget about yourself, but think about the people you are serving, And this could really stimulate your genius to get out. We have unlimited potential that we can show to the world. So this also actually related to the topic. I normally teach people how to become the experts, become the leader. And now it's not just the expert or leader. It's really the genuine you that can bring your best values to help other people. So you do not have the title just as the expert or just as a leader, but here is really you. You are a unique and special one, that you have unlimited potential and the gifts that you can show up to this world. So this is a great inspiration for me. I'm thinking about what kind of other gifts I could really bring out. I think I definitely have some sense of humor. Maybe in the near future, I could make my shows very fun as well. Just like this. I hope you enjoy it, and definitely have more fun into our business, into our life, because every day we are here on this earth, not just to, yes, definitely we're serving, but not just serving out of expertise services, but serving to add more love, add more joy, add more meaning, add more values to this world. Whatever you can contribute in different ways, out of boxes ways, that will make sense to, to both of your life and also other lives as well. It's really like a surprise. Sometimes this is really over delivery, I think. Over delivery, not just within your own comfort zone, but something outside of your comfort zone, sometimes outside of your original imagination. So that's related to my original topic, is like when you think about your content, do not just think about within your own industry or your own familiar field, but outside of your comfort zone, outside of your industry, and get inspirations from other industry, other people from, like, for example, Celine Dion is in the singing and entertainment industry, right? I really get that inspiration to me. So really, we need more fun in our life, not just every day so seriously teach and sharing and then to make money. And life should be more interesting. Our business should be more interesting. And I've been helping people to do what they love to do. And by doing what you love to do, you really want to get a joy from it, right? That's both serving yourself and your audience as well. When you are enjoying what you are doing, when you can get fun from it, and you can help your audience get fun from it as well. So that's adding more values. And sometimes people may forget about the skills or the strategies you teach about them, but they will remember the feeling about feel like relaxed and enjoyable, inspired, and intrigued, all these kind of things, right? And from what you are sharing with them, then that's the best. So from Celine's show, it's like a joke and a funny show. It's not really a performance, but you get the best value from it because make you feel like life is really enjoyable, and life is so rich and could be like beyond our imagination. Huro said, what I watched all my live stream, really, I found it very useful and important. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your advice. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you giving me this feedback and made me feel like what I'm doing here is valuable. I know so far not so many people are following yet, but I'm enjoying it as well. And as long as there's one person, or even sometimes there's no person are watching my live, I still enjoying it because it's really connecting with my genuine me and also giving the best out. And I'm taking every live show as my rehearsal, because I'm preparing for someday there's some big stage for me. That's in my dream, right? Someday I want to share the stage with Tony Robbins. That's my already announced dream. I don't know how long will that take. I don't care, but I know someday I will make it, right? I don't care if I will make it or not even. I just want to set up that dream to make me really inspired and have some like a good, like lost star where to guide me to go through, right? To make life more fun. So our vision. That's my vision. I don't know what is yours. And definitely today's topic is integrate fun into my business, into everything I'm doing, not just business, right? Into my connections with other people, my personal relationships with other people, into my parenting, my kids, right? I want to have more fun with them. I want to help them to have a role model who is interesting, not just a boring parent always blaming them, right? This part I need to improve. I need to bring more, how to say, positive role model with my kids. Sometimes when you are, the closer you are, maybe the more serious you could become, right? We could be more, how to say, serious and blaming and always putting the other, especially your spouse, your life partners, right? Their weakness. How could we become more interesting even to the people so close to us, and not just one day and every day? That's not an easy task, I know, but this is a great reminder for me that our life, everyone wants some fun, right? Wants the joy part in our life, even though we are doing business, even though we are parenting, even though we are having a lifelong partnership with each other. We need that kind of a really like juice, sunlight, and also juice. I could describe that in our life. So I hope you get a little bit inspiration and think about. Definitely make sure you watch us and Dion's carpool karaoke. I really enjoy that, and have some fun today and every day actually. And make sure, yeah, I think I will every day think about this kind of a little bit of challenge, how to make my things more interesting. That's very important for me as well and for my audience. Otherwise, we do not want life to be boring, right? Anytime we want life, even so, when you have the great sense of a humor, even when you are experiencing some big challenges of life, I think things will be easier because this will help you to have more positive mindset to think about things. Initially, you may think it's so serious, so hard to pass through, but if you have a sense of humor, everything's just like, as long as you are still alive, there's still opportunity, right? There's still some like chance to change. So it's like the how to say, the sky is still there. The sky is still your ceiling. It's not falling down, so you're still alive. Everything will be okay. So I hope you could have that kind of a attitude to anything in your life. I know now I'm cheerful, but when the life is really challenging, I know it will be difficult to have this kind of a like a really relaxed and cheerful attitude. But this is a great reminder for me to think like it's like little habits. If you develop such kind of habit every day, have some like fun and sense of humor and interesting part into your life, into your business, and eventually your muscle will be stronger to sustain, to be resilient to any challenges of life. All right, so this is a little bit fun time before my, I shut down everything and keep quiet because my kids are falling to sleep. So hope you will, I don't know your time zone. It's my night time in Eastern time in New York. I hope you will enjoy your night. Take good care. See you next time. Bye. Remember to have fun in your business and in your life. Take good care. Bye-bye.